Hello, all you pioneers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in Satisfactory 1.0. I have been working away. In the last episode, we managed to get bauxite down from that hill. And as I was looking up there, I see what appears to be probably a drone wreck right there. So I think we're going to go back up there and see what we can do. And we're going to try to explore a little bit of that area today. But first, I want to show you what I've got in place. Now, I went down a little bit ago and checked on that area down there, and I didn't have to flush any of the tanks. So I think I finally got that kind of balanced out. So it's working well. It's producing the plastic that I need, and it's not getting backed up. So today, though, if you look up in the... Here, let me do this. If you look up in here, I've managed to get all of the parts for that and get that built. So we've got the 500 of those. I think there's some sort of controller. And then we've got this, the magnetic fluctuator of some sort. So we've got the 500 parts for that. This and this, I don't have the blueprints for, so I can't do any of those yet. I think it's waiting on us to get the milestones. And I went ahead and just made this one. I didn't create a assembly line for it because it was small enough, and I was able to gather up the parts, and I was able to create all the parts in the crafting bench. So I got those parts. So let's go ahead and grab those parts. They should be right over here, and we can launch. Let's see, where did they go? Right here. And we'll be able to launch for the first time up here on the deck up here. I haven't launched from up here before because I haven't completed any milestones. So let's go ahead and launch this and see how it does. All right, here we go. There we go. Ready for launch. We're finally getting a milestone done since we've been up here. It's been a while. All right, let's see what Ada has to say.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. FICSIT does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to FICSIT predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. That might have been a backhanded compliment from Ada. So we've got that up and going. So it'll be 15 minutes before that pod gets back. But let's go ahead and select our next milestone, and I think it's just going to be the next one in succession. This one here gives us the nuclear paste thing, the blueprint, but I don't have any of these. Well, I have that obviously, but I don't think I have the blueprints for this, or this. So we're going to have to do this one, which I'm pretty sure, let's see, that's fused modular frame. Maybe I have that, but this gives me the turbo motor, and then the minor MK3, and then the thermal propulsion rocket, which is that. So I think we need to select this milestone. So let's go ahead and select it. So the one thing I can do, and actually let's go ahead and do this right now, because I have them over in storage right here. I've been kind of trying to organize. You can see steel pipes and heavy metal frames, and I need 1,000 of those things. So that's 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you know what? Dang it, the pod's not back. All right, well, let's put these back. I don't want to put all my stuff back, or all my pipes. I just want to put these back. All right, well, we'll have to wait for the pipes to get back, but we can at least get one. And actually, we might get 2 because I have the supercomputers being built. Now, let's look at something here. Let's go into our codex, And actually, what are these? Oh, I can't. Highlight over it? No. All right, let's go back into our codex. Parts, and let's scroll down to the bottom. It'll be down to the bottom. There they are, fused modular frame. Oh, I think I just got that. So that's going to take heavy frames. I'm producing those now, and it's going to take nitrogen gas. So that means we've got to go find another resource, and that's produced in the blender. Great. Well, let's just, out of curiosity's sake, then that should be something we can find right there. Nitrogen gas. I suppose it's going to be a long ways away. A long, long ways away. Like, oh, there we go. Where's that at? Actually, not too bad. Actually, you know, that area over there, that and that one there. But if we pop this up on the map, that's right over there. That's where I've got the geysers. That's down. That's not bad at all, actually. And then the other one, where would that other one at? It must be way off the map if it has gone away already. Okay, so we are trying to find nitrogen gas here. Let me close the map again, and let's do this. I'm curious to where that other one is. So let's do another scan. And then we'll open up the map. It was somewhere out over in that direction. First one should pop up over here. Right there. Now let's see where that next one pops up. I think it should be somewhere. Where did it pop up at? I'm not seeing it anywhere on the map, but it was a ways off. Where is it? Oh, there's one way down here. So here's the bauxite. This is the bauxite that I just got. So that's where that one is. And that's down towards the bottom of the map. We haven't been out there. So at some point, we're going to have to do some exploring for that, because we are going to need that, I guess, to do that next piece. So let's go take a look at what I've gotten done. Hopefully you'll be impressed with that. Now, like I said, that oil production down in that area is going really, really well. I didn't have to flush anything. The one that I am having to flush is over here, the most recent one, the aluminum processing. And I got that pretty much all in, so I just got to figure out how to tweak this down so that I can process the aluminum and to the efficiency, so I'm not having to come over here and flush the tanks. So the water doesn't seem to be a problem, but we'll go ahead and flush these tanks. Well, no, see, it's full. So the water doesn't fill up quite nearly as fast as the rest of the stuff. So this one should be, yeah, about not even half full yet. So I flushed those a little bit ago. Let's see how this is doing. Yeah, we're already full again. So let's flush these. Try to keep this production going. And that's what I've got to figure out. Since I'm producing so much solution, maybe I need to put in a second refinery on each one, but then my silicon is slow in coming up. But I do have silicon being produced out at the crystal mine, so I might have to run that over. Now, as you can see, I had to put in coal. So let's go over here first. So this is producing the aluminum scrap. We go into here. It's producing aluminum scrap and water. That's what the water tank was all about. It needs coal, and then it's using the aluminum solution. So this is processing the scrap so that I can produce the aluminum ingots, which is coming through here. So this is producing the ingots from the aluminum scrap, and it needs the silicon to do that with. Now the silicon's coming a little slow. That's where I may run that other silicon mine over and have it coming in. Well, I probably, for sure, that's what I'm going to do. But this is producing the ingots, and I've got the exact same setup on the other side. Now this one is producing the aluminum casings that we need. So it's producing 60 as long as but it's only functioning at 7%. That's because it was shut down. But it produces at full capacity at 60 per minute. But you can see we're starting to get some of these stored up. So we'll have those on hand as we need them. And then this side over here, I'm having it produce the alclad aluminum sheets, and I had to bring in copper ingots for that. Well, it just so happens that there was I got a hole that I haven't fixed yet. Let's fix that while we're right here. There we go. So it just so happens that there was a pure copper node. We come down over here. You should be able to see where I stuck the miner in over there. Well, you can see where the copper ingots are coming in. So I put a miner and a smelter out there so that was all produced as it's coming in. So that worked out pretty good. And I also found there's a couple of pure iron nodes over there. So if I should need something iron down on this end to be produced, I could easily bring that over to start producing over here. Now, a couple of the other things that I have completed, I've got my sulfur down here, and we're going to need that for black powder and sulfuric acid stuff. And so it's one of the things that I'll be able to do with those water tanks. I should be able to put a sulfuric refinery in, and let's take a quick look to see what that's going to take. Sulfuric acid. So that is produced in the refinery. It takes sulfur, which I have right there, and water, which I have those tanks. So I think that will be a really good use of the tanks. And then it doesn't look like there's any other byproducts out of that. So I should be able to set up a refinery and then a couple of tanks to house the sulfuric acid, which we are going to need for, let's see, probably this encased uranium cell. I have no doubt that there'll probably be something that'll come up for that, which is produced in the blender. But that's probably going to be a ways down the road. And so that's what we would be producing out of there. And then I also brought in the coal. I brought in 2 conveyor fulls of coal, so that's filling up in these 2. These should be getting pretty full. Yeah, that one's backed up, which means, let's see. This one is backed up or completely full. And so is this one, which means this one probably is as well. So that's good. We've got plenty of coal over here now. And so one of the things I'm going to do is set up what I call as a gas station, to where I can set up and I can run the tractor or whatever I'm driving through there and just fill up with coal so that I'll have plenty of fuel. All right, and so those, we don't have to run all the way out, but maybe we can kind of just jump up here. And you can kind of get a view of, well, I guess not. I guess we're going to have to go over here to the other side. and you'll be able to see where, I think if we crawl up here on top, so you can see all of the conveyors I have coming in. There's the 2 coal right there, and then there's the sulfur. It's coming in from over around that edge, so it's coming in right through there. So that is what I've kind of got set up in a lot of the off-camera work. So let's go see if we can, well, it looks like that pod is about ready to return, but let's go see if we can get up to the top up there and salvage another wreck. The freighter's coming back. But we'll just hop over there in the tractor. And I've been getting the first level kind of somewhat filled out. So you can see that we've got this all filled out. Now, from this point, I'll probably... Let me get stopped here. Don't want to drive off the edge. At this point, I'll probably end up filling in this area here, but I don't know how much farther I'll fill out in that area. It just kind of depends. So I'm to the point now that I only need to fill in as I need the expansion space. And that's what I'm doing up above too. As I need to build more space, then I can easily fill in the top layer. All right, so we should be in pretty good shape here. I have 2 types of rebar, and then I've got my sword. So, oh, you know what? I think I just saw it. It's going to keep respawning. I don't know if I can sneak up on it, because I don't know if I can hop. Oh, I can while I'm in the crouch mode. Let's see if we can get up here and beat the tar out of one of these firefly nests. There we go. All right, that worked. All right. Take that for coming back. All right. Let's cruise on up here. And I don't know, there may be more stuff up here that we've got to worry about. Nope, I don't see anything. All right. Over here. And I would like to just kind of, if we can't explore just a little bit of this area, uncover some more stuff. But you can see we got the bauxite mine working just fine. I was so happy to get that bauxite going. I didn't see any wild animals up here. We're going to try to go up and cover a little bit of that area up there to see what we got. Let's get up here and let's crouch down a little bit. So maybe we can kind of sneak up on, or at least I see what we got. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't any of those firefly nests up here. Steadily get up here. Okay, I see the wreck over there. All right, I guess we... Oh. Ooh, look at that dude. All right, I got something for him. Let's do this first. Let's vertical zoom. And put that in. Let's see if we can't get up here to the top. Oop. Get up here. All right. And I see a firefly nest on the other side over there. So let's see if we can get his attention. We did. All right. Ooh. Oh, you. All right. I've got something better. Let's change rebar out on that. All right. Can we? These are shatter rebars. So they should. Oh boy, he's a tough one. All right. Ooh, uh-oh, you know what? I better eat some pearl nuts. We should be about to get him. All right. Wow. Come on. All right. That's got him. Now these shatter rebars are a lot more damage, but they spread out, so it's got to be close range. So let's go ahead and get the swatter out. Now that we've got him out of there. And we should be able to crouch down and sneak up on the firefly nest over here and take it out. And hopefully this, well, even if it does require power. All right, firefly's taken care of. Oh, there's another one. Where is it? Dang it. Uh-oh. You know what? Let's see if we can get him to calm down. Where is that at? It must be over there on the ledge. Okay. Let's see if we can sneak up on it. That one caught me by surprise. I didn't see it. They like hiding these things around here. You know, and I can see... oh, now... Oh, he didn't... Where's it at? All right, that one's popped off. Okay. Well, apparently, let's hop down here. Let's see if we can kind of get a feel for where it is at. I should be able to get back up without any problem. If we can just kind of spot it. There's the wreck. Oh, I see it. Right down here. Just see the top. Should be good now. We should be able to sneak up on it. Hopefully, not in too bad of a place. Yeah, we're good. We should be good. Take that, dang it. Don't like those fireflies. Wow, what a view from up here. Just kind of see the edge of the base right there, the factory. I think that's all off the map out there. I'm not sure, though. I know That nitrogen, one of those nitrogen gases are over that away. All right. Well, let's get this wreck cleaned up. Let's see what we're going to have to do here. Open the pod door. Emergency door status. Do I have to put... Let's see. You know what? I think I have to... So let's split this down to 5. Okay. Split. And that should... If I drop that in there like that, I guess it's already in there. There we go. And there's our hard drive. All right. Let's clean up stuff around here. What do we got? We got computers over here. This is some high-tech stuff up here. We've got the quick wire. I saw 58 of these. I just made a bunch of those. Another 39. And I think this was something I need. Cooling systems. Of course, we're making these now, so that's good stuff. All right. What else is down here? Nothing here. Didn't see anything down below. Didn't see anything down here. Oh, there's more to the wreck over here. Maybe there's something over here. No, I don't see anything. All right, well, let's take our platforms and let's kind of see if we can't get up a little farther and check out what's up above up there. All right. Let's grab all of these. There we go. All right. All right, we got a hard drive. So we'll do a little scouting up here just to see what we got. We could do some explosions if we get close enough to those things. Let's hopefully... All right, so we're good here. And some crevices so far. I don't know if I got enough juice to get all the way up. No, I find that if I get a running start at this stuff, then I can get a pretty good jump when I do it. All right, so let's shoot for that spot right there. Oh, no. All right. Couldn't get that one. Maybe we can hit that spot right up there. You know, I bet we can, actually. Get up here. And we should be able to have enough juice to get up here. All right. Watch out. What do we got? Oh. I guess those aren't slugs. I was seeing these flowers. There's Paulberry. So let's look at the map, see where we're at on the map. So we are right here. So it looks like we're going to maybe uncover some of this stuff. Let's kind of get a little bit of... Oh, there's those guys right there. I don't see anything. Normally they're around trying to protect something. This is a little bit different type of terrain and flora up here, so different types of fauna. And hopefully, what's all of that green stuff? Oh, you know, oh man, there's a beastie over there. I don't know if I can, let's see what happens here. I do have uranium. Oh, I know that those are uranium nodes. I don't know if I want to tackle that dude, but there is a uranium mine. Okay. Well, you know what? I think we can... I don't know if we can steer clear. But we don't want to get over into the uranium. I don't have any iodine filters. So let's see if we can traverse around this edge over here just to see if we can uncover some more stuff. I am going to mark that as uranium nodes because we go onto the map. We're extended all the way out. It's going to be somewhere probably right about there. So if we put a new map marker at least right into there, and then we can mark it as uranium nodes. Rainy. Don't mind my spelling. It's going to be terrible. Uranium. Close enough. And we're just going to put these as not nodes, but yeah, nodes. I'll know what it means. I'll remember. And let's select an icon. About the only thing that seems to kind of make... you know what? That'll make sense. Radiation. Let's select that and then apply that. There we go. Perfect. That's what we know that's what that means. All right. Let's see if we can kind of circle around that, see if there's anything else over here. There's a crystal node, but I've got crystals coming out of my ears now, so I'm not too worried about that. There's a yellow slug. Wonder if there's anything. Let's see if we can get that yellow slug. I see a paleberry. I'm surprised there's nothing around here guarding this thing. All right, let's see if we can get this. Got the berry. Don't want to get too close to the edge. I see a Sumer sloop or something right down there. There's our oil. You know, that might be another oil patch right there. If that is, I can... Uh-oh. All right. Oh, crap. All right. Oh, I got him. I was ready this time. The last time one of these big spiders snuck up on me, I wasn't ready. I was trying to build something, a conveyor system, and so I was stuck. I couldn't get my sword out. All right. Oh, look at all of that down there. All right. We should eat some pale berries, get our health back up just to make sure, in case we run into something else out here. This is kind of pretty up here. All right. More pale berries. And oh boy, what's that node? It's being protected. One of those big guys. Let's get back a little bit. We can do a scan to see what that is. All right. It looked like, let's try this. No. Well, that's 550 feet. That's farther off. All right. Let's try let's try sulfur. Huh, I'm not sure what that is. Well, I'm gonna have to come up here at some point. The sulfur's off over there. I wish I could tell what that is. I wonder if it's limestone. If it is, that's not a big deal. Let's try limestone. That's about the only other thing that matches. Yeah, I think that's... Well, no, that limestone is further off. Huh. Let's, doesn't look like... Not that. Bauxite? It's bauxite. Okay. Alright, so let's hit the map. Let's mark that right there. Bauxite. B-A-X-I-T-E? Oh, crap. Oh, man. Where can we... Not that way. Did he leave? Okay, he's kind of leaving me alone. You know what? We're going to take him out. I didn't like that. That was not being very nice. So let's get our platform set up. And we'll be able to get his attention. And all right. Let's get this out. Yeah, we want to get that, use that to get his attention. I think. Oh, that got him. All right, now let's switch over to here. Well, that... Oh, I missed him again. All right, let's try it again. Well, that one fell short. Let's try to get his attention with something else. All right, let's see how far we can throw this thing. He's gonna just... Oh, here he comes, I think. Let's go back to this. see if we can get his attention now. Oh, that's got him. Didn't like that. Get another one. Oh, he moved. Let's try another one. That got him again. Oh, he moved on me. That one fell just short. Well, that should get him. Try one more. That's got him again. Don't come running over here, though. Oh, he moved. Missed him. That's got him. Can't get him to come over here, though. That would be better if he would. Moved. Oh. Down a little bit. Ah. All right. God, he's got to be getting close to... I don't know if we can get this over there far enough or not. But let's really aim high. Oh, that's... Oh, he's coming closer. All right. And that's got him. All right. We took out a beastie and he didn't even know what the hell was going on. Yeah. These big fire ones. So, oh crap. Oh, these guys. Where are you at? Come on. All right, I think, gosh, how many? All right, that one's down. Uh-oh. Come on, I need to eat some stuff. All right. All right. All right, come on. Oh, dang it. Where are you at? Oh. All right, I think there's just one left. I think that's it. Wow. You know what? Let's just use an inhaler. All right. Let's pick up our stuff. Where'd those others go? One over here. And be another one right around here someplace. All right, well, let's finish with our bauxite. Back to the map. Oh, you know what? I need to get off of the marker so I can finish it. All right. All right. Let's... Not a new marker. So that is it. All right. All right, so this is bauxite. All right. Now let's select a marker. I always use a rock. I don't really see much of anything else, so let's put a rock down, select, and then apply. Since I didn't get to do that based on those other critters. All right, let's grab this. And then I think it's time to head back home. We can get that hard drive going. And let's get out of that mode. All right. Should be able to circle around here. Was that a paleberry? Yeah, there's not a lot of these. See another one over here. Think. Grab it on the way out. Okay, yep, we should be able to fly. We're going to be able to fly down from a... What? Okay. All right, let's make the plunge. Look at that. Little bit. Should be able to have just enough to get down here. And we did it. All right. Get back over. And then we'll get this hard drive going. And we'll see what we can get out of it. It's going to take about 10 minutes, so I'm not sure what else we can be doing. Let's let me hop off of here. And oh, we'll get the hard drive going. Where is my bam? Hard drives. Let's scan the hard drive. All right, that's going to be 10 minutes. So we could grab those pipes and put those in. We can do that again now. Let's see if I got enough. Well, we'll grab 200 of them, or we'll grab 600 of them. Put those in. We'll have to come over here, do a little bit of work. Yeah, I'll put all of them in. That'll open up some space. Let's do this. We can go down and do our hatcher, or our hog, and our hatcher, and our stinger, and our spitter. And then we'll make those capsules and we will throw those in. And then we'll take a look. We can always take a look at what there is for sale at the Awesome Shop. Should have plenty. We'll have plenty of coupons. At least I think we'll have plenty of coupons. All right. So where is that at in here? Just right there at the top. All right. Throw these in. And they'll be gone before we can even get around. So let's see what we got for coupons. We've got 16. We only need another 1,000. So let's go ahead and print these things. And that gives us 21. That's the other thing we can do while we're waiting on that. Let's see what we got. So I don't really care about any of the FICSIT specials right now. Let's see what we got under management. I've already bought these. I don't need... I like this one right here. We'll see. That one kind of doubles. I don't know. It probably gives us a lot more outlets on there. I've already bought these right here. And so here's the hypertube. So I don't see much there. We can get some more display signs. And that gives us... Why don't we... Well, we'll wait. That one's on the list. I've already bought the medical. I'm trying to think of what I would put in the hazard. So I'm going to wait on that. And I've already purchased the lighting. So let's go to foundations. Is there anything here? Those I've all purchased. A double ramp. I don't know what that means. Walls. I think I could buy another set of walls. I've already got those. What's a gate do? Let's go ahead and add that to the cart. So that's 3 coupons. Architecture, what's left over here? I don't see a lot. You know, once I start I bought, where was it? I thought it was under architecture. Oh, I did. I bought the modern railing. And then there's these industrial railings. So let's add this to the cart. And then maybe I could put up some construction fences. You can add that to the cart. And I don't think there's any equipment. I want to do... Nah. I want to make that stuff. No parts, I don't think. So let's go back to that one. Was it this one? Or was it under management? No, it was organization, I think. Let's go ahead and add that. So that's going to kind of burn up our... Let's go to our cart. So we're using up 12 coupons. So that's good. So let's go ahead and buy all. Nothing from Ada? Oh, that was disappointing. All that stuff. So if we go into here, we should see nothing under specials or production. Logistics, I don't think we added anything. Organization. The new signs, we've got all of these new signs that we can use. Foundations. I didn't realize I bought that. I think I bought that before. I just didn't look at it. So we got our construction fences. That takes rods. Tarps takes rods. And road barriers takes cement. So we'll have plenty of that stuff. All right, cool. All right, how we doing? Let's see. The other thing that I can do is get some more stuff going into the coupons. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go into the MAM and see how close. So it's ticking. Well, we got about a little less than 4 minutes left. So one of the things I've been doing over here is producing. So this is empty. It's not much, but I keep producing stuff, excess, using it up. So we should have stuff in here. Let's sort this, and let's take as much as we can. We'll take that over and put that into the awesome sink while we're waiting for the hard drive. And let's go ahead and just click all. So we can start getting some more coupons building up. that's what I got this here for, is just to grab stuff. When I am out moving things around or building and rebuilding stuff, I end up with ores and stuff like that, which I actually might have something here that we can throw into the miner. Let's make sure I click the right one. Do I have any ore on me? I got yellow slugs. I don't see any ore. I guess I haven't picked any up, but I got stuff to put away. So let's do that. I think, where am I putting that stuff? Right here? No. Up here. Nope. You know, it might actually be over here. Yeah, right here, the crystal oscillators, so we can put, where'd they go? We can put these 97 in there. The computers, you know what we're going to do with the computers? I've got a whole locker full of those, so we're just going to throw those in. What else? The AlCAD that we picked up, we can throw that in there. Let's just throw another one of these rotors in. That cooling system, we're going to hang on to that, because I'm not sure where we're going to need that, but I think we are. So let's put that over here. Sort that. All right, let's go grab some more screws and get those all moved over. All right, take all, there we go. And then I think I can get some more stuff going into production there. And let's that. Just a good way to use up excess materials. I could just garbage them. Did I have any? Nope. Nope. I don't think that's all rubber. Oh, MAM research is done. Let's go ahead and put those in there. Change the recipe first. Recipe, let's pick, I don't know, steel pipes are fine. And then I could have just tossed it in there, but this way we get to see animation. All right, let's go see what we got, and then we'll wrap up this video. Hopefully it's something good. All right, confirm. Alternate. Stitched iron plates or steel frames. I can't remember what the current... I know it takes that reinforced iron plate. Oh, it takes that and screws. I think the old one. And then what's this? This takes 10 iron plates and copper wire to make reinforced plates. Let's do a rescan. Pure iron ingots. Quartz purification. All silica. We don't have that yet. You know what? Let's take this one. Let's select. It's always kind of a crapshoot, but I think at some point I haven't seen that particular recipe for liquid quartz, so that's probably something we're going to need in the future. Okay, well, we got a hard drive done. We found some more territory up above. We salvaged that wreck for that hard drive. We bought some stuff out of the awesome sink. I showed you what I've gotten going at the rest of the, process. So I think I've got to do some more off-camera work now to figure out what the next thing is that we want to do. And I think what it might be is right up and in there, that area up there, there's a lake that has a SAM on it. And if we, where is it? Scroll down a little bit. I marked it. Where is, oh, right here. So this is where I've got that iron, and there's those right there, limestone. So this is kind of the edge of my factory right in here, because this is the lake that I'm using to get water out of. So it wouldn't be too much to put a miner in and then run a conveyor down and start setting up a SAM processing, which at some point I think we're going to need. But for now, that's maybe another possibility for the next episode, but we'll see. All right, well, I think we are going to call it good right here. Let's get a look back at the factory here at the Sky Tower, and we're going to call it good. If the big boy will, let's get away from him so he's not making all that noise. There we go. That's a little better. All right, all you pioneers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, pioneers, keep those efficient production lines going to keep Ada happy. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.